What's up, heroes and fans? I'm Xavier J, your go-to superhero fanatic. Alright, so this is how Wonder Man sets up Cloak and Dagger in the MCU. So in Wonder Man, there was an episode dedicated to Doorman, and he's part of the Great Lake Avengers. The episode shows how Doorman gets his powers, and he touches mysterious goo that comes from a Roxxon dumpster. And the mysterious goo that he touched in Roxxon, he basically was able to access the Dark Force dimension. So if you guys don't know, the Dark Force dimension is basically an extraterrestrial realm that's made out of dark, shadow-like energy and exists parallel to the main Marvel universe and can be accessed by certain characters with the right powers, one of them being Doorman. Doorman is basically a human portal, and Damar are able to let people and things go through him, and he's able to teleport them in other locations, and can even go through walls. And do you know who else can access this Dark Force dimension? Cloak. Now, granted, Cloak is kind of like Doorman. He's able to access the Dark Force dimensions. The only difference is that all of that energy is in the Cloak itself. Like, the Cloak under him isn't empty. Like, that is the Dark Force. And Cloak can also drain the life force out of people. And Cloak is connected to Doorman with the Dark Force dimension. And both Cloak and Dagger were experiments by Roxxon. And after Roxxon experimented on these runaway teens, Cloak had got Shadow Dark Force powers, and Dagger basically had got the opposite. Instead of having Dark Force powers, she had Light Force powers. So that was basically the light and dark theme of Marvel. And that's what makes them a good duo. They complete each other. So with Doorman being in Wonder Man, that sets up Cloak and Dagger for the MCU. Now granted, we've seen Cloak and Dagger in numerous projects, but it wasn't until they made their appearance in Marvel Rivals that's when people started to realize about Cloak and Dagger. And now there's a huge fan base about them. And now is actually a perfect time for them to bring Cloak and Dagger to the MCU. Alright, my heroes and fans, so what do you think about this? So when do you think they're going to show Cloak and Dagger?